Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to ISOL-536 Security Architecture and Design. I wanted to take a few moments to introduce myself. My name is Alan Dennis, Dr. Alan Dennis. My doctorate is from Colorado Technical University, where I received a doctorate of computer science with concentration in big data analytics. My master's is from West Virginia University, also in computer science. My bachelor's was a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in computer information systems. I have a lovely wife and 4 adult children, and we have 3 grandchildren. We live in Southeast Ohio on a 74-acre farm, and we have way too many animals. The pictures along the bottom, far left is our munchkin cat, Oliver, one of the animals that we have. And then to the right is the 3 grandbabies and the youngest daughter. She doesn't have a child yet, but she's a great aunt. That's me in the middle. Over to the right is the youngest grandbaby last Christmas. This Christmas should be a blast because he's very expressionate and totally engaged. Then the bottom right is, you can't really see over the picture most likely, but that is my wife, and she has a miniature horse on lead. So a little bit about me and what I do and research interests and about my work. I work as an advanced analytics architect, focusing primarily in the analytics environments, obviously, things like machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so on. Generally, you'll find me associated with things that are considered big data, have some interest in software development, education as well, learning how we learn, artificial intelligence in particular, things like machine learning, speech recognition, intelligent agents. The Internet of Things is a pervasive thing, and I touch it from time to time. And then kind of lastly, as far as research interest, stream processing, I centered my dissertation on that topic. So it's something that is interesting to me, and I've obviously spent a fair amount of time researching it. The topic that I researched was around the type of errors that people will make whenever they're encoding the rules which govern complex event processing environments. So more of a quantitative or qualitative sort of experience around what kind of mistakes do they make, what are the consequences, and how can they be avoided. A little more about my day job and the work I do day to day. I work for a company called Avanade. Avanade is a joint venture which was created around the year 2000 between Accenture and Microsoft with the intent of addressing the gap at the time of enterprise adoption of Microsoft technologies. That gap has since been closed, probably largely in part because of the work Avanade has done. My title is that of Analytics Architect. I obviously, as I mentioned previously, focus on advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. The icons you see there are some of the clients that I've worked for, by no means an exhaustive list, but one of the interesting things about a company like Avanade is that the customers are generally very well known. Lastly, I want to talk a little bit about why I teach. So why do I do this? Certainly it isn't for the money, because if you learn anything about teaching, you'll learn that teachers are incredibly underpaid. But it's primarily so that I can apply those experiences that I have from the real world in a classroom environment. It's also so that I can continue to learn and be exposed to new things, and as well expanding my knowledge so that I learn more about a lot of different things that I may not have learned otherwise. And also it's sharing the gift of education which has been given to me. And with that, again, welcome.